Geek Squad. Geek Squad.
It's 10 minutes after 7. Today is the last day of the month of May. My name is Kobby, Spiky, Nkrumah, and since it's a Tuesday, you probably already know it's Geek Squad because I'm here. Nobody else is here to host you or to go with you home. Yeah, it's my voice that's going to take you home. And that means that we're going to talk tech, which is a subject a lot of people like, even though some people are not really into it. But this time of the world that we're in, at the time we're in now, if you're not really concerned about technology, if you're not interested in technology, you're missing out. I'm sorry to say, but yeah, you need to be in touch, in tune. You need to be plugged in. You need to be updated. You need to have the latest firmware. Because yes, everything you're doing right now is digital. Everything you're doing right now is enabled by technology. Don't tell me, oh, but my fufu is not enabled by technology. It is. Technically, the banchin was harvested with a combined harvester, which was made possible by technology. And with that, Geek Squad is brought to you by MTN. Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. Today, we're talking about fitness technology. As you probably may have heard from my discussion with MFR and Evans, everything is, technology is affecting everything, even our fitness. Gone were the days where you'd put, did you guys ever do this thing? Palm nuts, you'd line them up and do squats with them. Did you ever do that? Boy, I'm old.
What prison were you in?
Yeah. Hey,
Yo.
Hey. It's not prison. You see, when technology was not there, you had to improvise. People were using car rim and hub to be doing bench presses.
Yeah, but why did you need the palm kernel specifically to count?
So you line them from like maybe a wall to where you are, and you pick them and you move
As you
towards
move.
it.
So where do you keep them when you pick them?
In your hand, and you put it back. So it's like, take it, and then if anyone's listening,
That sounds interesting.
Wait, I'm not the only one who did this. I don't want to believe I'm the only one who did this. If you did this, send us WhatsApp 055 111 997.
So wait, is it squats or you are doing the frog hopping
No,
thing?
squats. If you want to do frog hopping thing, that's your business. But this was squats.
I mean, I will give you this. It does make sense.
Yeah.
It does.
See?
I mean, I draw
Except Michael, who's here still
Yeah.
trying to understand.
Yeah, because I draw the line as using my mom's flower pots as weights. It doesn't reflect on my body now, but then times to small.
Flower pots.
Yeah.
What was in them? Soil?
Yeah, usually. Because I couldn't obviously fill them with cement like what we were doing in the area. So I had to just use the soil and the plants that were there. Rose on one side and then her tulips on the other.
On the other side. I pity the plants.
Really pity the plants. So imagine that I'm putting my reps in, and also I'm surrounded by a lovely scent.
Well, we can't see that today. Anyways, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to go straight into the conversation talking about fitness technology. I'm sure you're wearing a smartwatch. Take a look at it. When we come back, we'll be talking about it.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home. Shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is. Where the passion is. Where the laughter is. And sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions.
And send tweets.
Where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
And we're back. Geek Squad is brought to you by MTN. Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. So yeah, you can watch us live on Facebook, on YouTube, and you can listen to our podcasts on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, on Apple Podcasts, and download the MyJo Online app or the Adom Online app. There's live radio on there. Smartphones these days don't come with FM radio, but yeah, you can find it on our app. Get in there, download it, and leave a review if you enjoy it. You know, it helps people find the app as well. So do that. Or you can just go to myjoonline.com and listen live or watch live. Be our guests, right? Okay, so today we're having a conversation with the usual suspects, Michael and Winston. I'm gonna have to stop introducing you guys because, like, you're already here, always, almost always, always here.
I think you should say we are not here.
Yeah, when you're not here.
yeah.
When you're not here, I'll have to introduce. But when you're here, just say, yes, we are here. I'll just introduce we, us, and not. And if you're watching us live, you can see that in between Michael and Winston is a very macho man. Yeah, like, he's very macho.
Should I have just mentioned? I like how Winston is crossed his
yeah.
They're the same size. They are not.
I mean, Winston's always been the bigger of us.
Yeah, but no, at this very moment, he's crossed his arms in a way it makes it look like
Chad.
him and guests are the same size. That is not the case.
Yep. So we're joined by a gentleman who is very muscled, Jude Gajaku. Hi, Jude.
Hi, Spiky.
Yes. Great to have you here. Jude, you know, I used to call you Macho Koda.
Yeah, back at AITI.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen what a Macho Koda looks like, somebody writes code with muscles, he's right here. Yes. So, Jude, this conversation is right down your line because you're a fitness advocate, you're a fitness aficionado, if I should put it that way, and you train people, you use technology for all this stuff as well. So tell us the journey, because I'm sure you've been doing this for a while. Did you do the cement weights? So you did the car rims.
Yeah.
Okay. But you didn't do the thing I said, the palm nuts one.
Actually, trainers would attest to that fact. I mean, we use very various creative ways to train clients and all of that. So just for the exercise or the training session not to be boring, we can incorporate other things. But we would rather use like cones or balls instead of. But it's the same.
Okay, so in the Dadabi places, they'll use the cones or balls.
Yeah,
and we ourselves, we use the palm nuts and the abrafonkatia. So yeah.
Wow, he said I forgot it. I just got hit by nostalgia. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, abrafonkatia. When was the last time you used? Anyway, that's a different conversation.
Thank you for
saving you from that.
Because you were looking directly at me. I wasn't ready to answer that question.
But wait, only Michael's wearing a smartwatch amongst us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine died, so that's understandable. Winston, you have not seen you wear any wearables.
Yeah, because my wrist is actually very small. So I don't wear watches. I don't wear
my guy, I'm not exactly the image of Goliath over here, and I still managed to wear a smartwatch.
I don't know.
Like,
I just don't like things on my wrist.
So just say that your wrist is small.
It just doesn't look great.
Anyways.
Yes.
But I wanted to know, like, how many of our listeners are wearing smartwatches? If you're wearing a smartwatch, what brand? Let us know. And why did you get your smartwatch? I got mine purposely to track my sleep. Because, yes, sleep has always been my trouble, my pain. But some get it for workouts. Yeah, if you're like me, working out is only to build the muscles that don't exist. And but there are some people that buy it for workouts. Some people buy them for the blood pressure, the other health benefits. Yeah. Some also buy them just to look cool. Yeah, because it's an Apple Watch.
Fair.
But as to what it does, they don't know. They just look at the time and then they charge it. Oh yeah, I can read my messages and stuff. But beyond that, some also buy it because of fall detection. Maybe they're old, the geriatrics who are worried about falling down the stairs and nobody coming to their rescue. I don't know if that work
In
here
Ghana, though, yeah.
Well,
Michael,
I
can we
didn't-
push you down the stairs?
No, you cannot push me down the stairs.
for scientific purposes, Michael.
For
We
science.
you want to be a stuntman someday.
No, I am not my cousin. I do not want to be a stuntman someday.
So
But-
what we are talking about is basically Apple has fall detection, where if you fall, it will call the
911.
ambulance. Yeah, the ambulance services automatically, and
I've
then you will
discovered
be
there's
rescued.
another way to trigger it though. Without that doesn't involve me being thrown off the
So
top
you
of
threw
the
the
Joy
watch?
FM building. No. Throw heavy boxes around. I actually did that in the office once because we are moving stuff and human chain. So catch a box, throw it around, and it detected. Eventually, it detected a catch as, "Oh, have you fallen down?" And then it wasn't a one-off. It happened several times. I had to keep canceling. Like, it's an interesting experiment, but right now is not the time that am I actually going to be called Ghana Health Service. I have to explain to them that no, the shouting and hearing is not a fight.
It's just boxes being thrown around.
Yes.
So yeah, there are those issues as well. The false positives.
Yeah, but it's not an unusual thing. I mean, how many people that are at risk of having falls like that are literally throwing boxes up and down in their normal life? So it's
Well, what if you work at Amazon and you have to be moving stuff into, you work at a delivery company, you have to be taking stuff from the warehouse to the
Yeah,
van,
supply chain.
Supply chain.
I
work.
mean, knowing Amazon, they will engineer it to a point where you will not have to overly exert yourself physically to move things around. Obviously, if you fall down on the job, that's your own matter. But once their products are handled as specified, then they are okay. Then when you can go and fall down in your once every 24-hour break, and now you're as
So-
far as they are concerned.
Jude, how many of the people you train wear smartwatches? Like
All of them.
percentage? All of them, 100%. They all wear it.
Yeah,
And they're always tracking stuff.
yeah.
I have a counter question.
Wait.
No, it's a funny question. Side question.
Okay.
How much do you charge?
See what I said? You should wait.
Never mind. Sorry.
So I'm curious. All your clients come wearing smartwatches, and before they go to do a, let's say, what do you guys call this? A workout session.
Yeah.
They actually key in. Okay, so I'm about to do
Workouts.
a workout.
Yeah.
So squats. And they-
no.
So what?
It's actually just workouts.
Just
it doesn't
workouts.
give you the option
Specifics.
to choose specific exercise.
Oh, that's what a Galaxy Watch beats it then.
Relax.
Don't
over there,
you
my
have
friend.
to use the Apple workout thingy? Apple has this service where they have videos and everything.
No, you
workouts
don't
That's for the
have
house
to do it.
workouts people. You don't
That's
have to
the house workout people like me. Yes, we can do that. And there are other apps that do
say
that.
like me, like you actually do.
Oh, hush your mouth. But also on the Apple Watch, you can't actually specify what type of workouts you are going to
Yeah,
do.
like swimming or
Yeah.
something.
And then
So it
if-
means that they don't know. They just select workouts. They come to workouts, or because
No,
it's
no.
general.
So workout, there's swimming, there's running, there's
Cycle.
yoga, there's other things. But workouts, they classify maybe jumping jacks,
Right.
resistance training, and all of those things as workouts. So that's what they classify.
Okay.
As. Yeah. So the other options are there: swimming, yoga, etc.
Right. So when they do these things, does it affect the workout session? Does it motivate them? Does it dissuade them? Because like I think that if I'm looking and I'm seeing I'm doing good, or I see that I'm overdoing it, then I'll stop.
I mean, psychologically, it helps clients see that they are doing good. So, okay, I've achieved 7,000 steps today. So, I've achieved a goal. I've done something good today. But as to whether it's really having the actual impact on you, sometimes, it's programmed. And so you can cheat yourself. You're
This is
cheating
true.
yourself.
This
you know
is
what I'm
true.
saying? Yeah. And so just like you're explaining on a treadmill, it uses your weight, your height, etc. All those data to do the readings. You get it? So I mean, it's just machine. What you have to be sure about is you're actually doing the work.
some people actually, I remember the early versions of smartwatches tracking steps would track being driven slowly as walking. So I noticed that my steps were increasing when I was in traffic and moving slowly because
Right.
the watch assumed that I was walking because of the pace I was moving at. And it was counting my steps. So these were the early versions. I don't know if it's been fixed, sorry, now, but this was what I was experiencing. This was about 5 to 6 years ago.
I just realized something. Even back then, Pebble didn't have these problems.
Well, Pebble was not exactly a smartwatch.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I had a Pebble.
Yeah.
Pebble didn't used to track workouts and things. Yeah,
Did it, Michael?
no, I don't think so.
Not at the beginning.
Well, I've got some messages. I got the Apple Watch as a gift and was really helpful when I was going to the gym. I still maintain it's not. Okay, the message is not opening. Yeah, I still maintain it's not the most necessary piece of equipment. Okay, so if it's not the most necessary piece of equipment, wait, you got it as a watch, so you don't wear it to the gym. When you go to the gym, how does it impact your workout in the gym? You didn't give me your name. If you don't mind, next time send a message, add the name. Say, okay, James. James, question: do you go to the gym? Now, next question. It tracks. Okay, so good evening, guys. I use Amazfit 47mm. I got it to monitor my sleep, my heart rate, and that's from Jackson. Okay, so your sleep and your heart rate, so you're more health conscious. And Abla from Tema got the Apple Watch Series 7, got it for blood oxygen and blood pressure and the pulse. She also uses it to track her steps. Okay, Abla. So is it accurate, your steps tracking?
I will touch on that when we get there.
Sure. So why not? Go on.
Oh,
Waiting for more messages. Okay,
Yeah.
we got another message. Yogi sent us a picture of his Galaxy Gear. And okay, so running, cycling, swimming, yeah. So which ones do you do with your gear? Like, do you wear it to go swimming and then track your swimming and all that? Let us know. So Winston, yes, you're talking about the accuracy.
So accuracy is a very important part of the conversation about smartwatches,
Right.
Because you would like to know that there's some level of medical backup to everything you're saying. Interesting enough, I got some months back, I think about a year ago, I got the chance to play with some smartwatch data. Doing my data analysis course, I got to play with some smart, and then I broadened my scope to look for more data about other. So I found this man on YouTube at the time. He is a bio engineer, but he uses data analysis to do all this stuff, and he did an extensive breakdown where he tests some of these smartwatches with the optimum devices that they are supposed to be mimicking. So like the heart rate monitor, he got a proper medically approved heart rate monitor. And he recently did a video that's about 50 smartwatches, and he was able to find a coefficient of correlation. Now, a coefficient of correlation is a statistical way to detect whether there's a relationship, a positive relationship or negative. That's normally regression, but whether there's a relationship between the data you've gotten from party A and party B. And the party A in this case is the smartwatch versus the medically approved heart rate monitor. And based on that, he was able to score several smartwatches across the spectrum. I'm not going to drop who did well or whatever, but there are certain smartwatches that were so accurate and so consistently accurate when it came to the heart rates, to the point where some even beat the medical one.
Wow.
Yes. But then there were some that were very far off. And the interesting thing was that it was not an issue of cost. Because there were some very affordable smartwatches that did so much better than more expensive versions that are available. So he did that for the heart rate. He did that for SPO. Now, SPO was very important. The reason why main people got some of these watches for SPO was because of COVID.
Right.
We knew that one of the easiest way to detect if you had COVID was that your SPO dropped below 95. Yeah. So if you didn't know that,
Like we knew.
if you didn't know that, your blood oxygen is should be between 95 to 100 if you're healthy. Below that, there's a problem.
Right.
So, okay, the only times where that value falls is when you are in a plane because of the pressure at that altitude. There's reduced blood oxygen. So during a flight, there's no
Don't
problem.
worry about that.
But after that, your blood oxygen should pick up. So he did all these things, and quite a number of these devices are very, very accurate. Even the sleep tracker, he got a medically approved device to track sleep and all that, and then he compares. So some devices are extremely accurate. You can go by them.
I found an article on the Heart Rhythm Society that says that some smartwatches are actually 100% accurate, as you just said. And yeah, there's a popular brand that is about 88% accurate, and I'm actually very surprised.
I know the brand that was winning pretty much everything, and kudos to them.
Okay, so with that said, it means that you can trust your heart rate monitor on your smartwatch if
Exactly.
if it's from, I think, we could have mentioned the brand, but that'd be free advertisement for them. So
Yes.
on Telegram, so on the Telegram group we'll drop it there, so you can go read for yourself. t.me/JoyGeekSquad, and we don't give free adverts over here. Come and pay us. So basically, smartwatches can give you accurate.
Yeah, quite accurate. Although the accuracy is affected by different things. So this is to Jude. So apparently, the heart rate monitor works best when you're sedentary, which is a conversation we had before the show started, where we asked Jude if he had a smartwatch, and he said no, he doesn't. And he talked about maybe sedentary people get better because when you start moving and you are being extremely active, it affects your smartwatch's ability to take the data. So this is why I also noticed it, and I went through like 1 million data sets because it was someone's heart rate for over a month.
Wow.
And it was taking the heart rate every 5 seconds. Yeah, so that's a lot of data. So you see the trends, and you can be like, okay, maybe these are the times the person was actively moving and all that. So as he said, so your heart rate during a workout is not as accurate as your heart rate when you are just dazed.
You know, this whole heart rate issue reminds me of a story that I saw online one time about how a man caught his cheating wife because her heart rate, her smartwatch was reporting spiking heart rates at 2 a.m. in the morning. Which was a cause for concern, because like, why is she working out at this time? And because they had a shared Apple ID account, he was seeing the trends, and every 2 a.m., 3 a.m. it would spike.
I remember that story.
And then he found out that she was working out next door. She was working out next door.
He counts the fitness. Like,
It does count. It's very good for the heart. So don't keep your smartwatch on if you're sharing. And you're very bad at
when you know you're cheating.
Yes, so they are actually that accurate in a lot of things, including catching cheating spouses. So, Jude, beyond smartwatches tracking workouts and beyond them tracking the heart rate for your clients, for instance, what else do they use them for?
You mean the watch?
Yes, the smartwatches.
I think it's more about tracking your calories burnt, your steps, your daily steps, and heart rates, and I think those are the only things.
But the calories,
I know it does.
The calories, is it accurate? Like, because I don't. Do we even care about calories in this part of the world? Because I know people go and work out at the gym. Next thing you know, some banku and some fufu they cry.
So this is a very good question, and it's a question I contended with when I was doing my data analysis at the time. Because one of my recommendations, you are supposed to give recommendations, and one of my recommendations was that they should create an app that tracks people's food, so you can get a proper calorie count, and then they can know that, okay, this is my deficit. This is because Jude, this is free advice from Jude. How does working out typically work when it comes to calories?
It depends on your goal. If you want to lose weight, you want to build muscle, they're two different things.
Okay,
So if you want to
lose
lose weight, you have to burn more calories than you consume.
So you have to have a
If you
calorie
want to
deficit.
gain weight or build muscle, you have to consume more than you burn.
So let's say the average man is supposed to eat how much? Like, is it 2,500 calories a day or something like that?
I can't say for sure. I can't give a specific figure.
Okay, so basically, if it is 2,500 and you want to lose weight, you can't eat 2,500.
You know, what you see, but here's the thing: how do you know what you're eating has 2,500 calories?
So
I mean, you can, if you want to know, you would have to be
Break it down.
weighing your food.
yes.
Wow.
You know,
Yes.
there's so you know that every gram of protein has 4 calories,
Right.
and every gram of carbs contain 4 calories. However, every gram of fat contains 9 calories.
Okay.
So if you're eating food, high fatty foods, you know that every gram. So if you weigh, let's say you have like a 100-gram pear. Pear is fat. It's healthy fat still. You know you have about 900 calories from that pear, just that pear. So all those people who eat just one pear, you know,
900
consuming
calories straight.
900 calories.
Straight.
Yeah, and
Depending,
carbs,
regardless
carbs
of the
as well.
size.
No, I mean,
It's mass.
it's weight, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
And to add to what he said, the interesting thing is that me personally, in my personal experience, I tried a weight loss thingy for like 6 weeks, and what I realized was that I don't really know if we know how many calories are in Kinki and Banku.
My
No, we
point
don't.
exactly.
Most people don't. I mean, we don't. If we did, we would. But then again, in this part of the world, we don't really care about calories.
Exactly.
We need
What we do care about is eating and getting full.
Yeah.
That's it. That's when you know you've eaten.
because Banku, like there was a period, so I did several tests in what I was going to eat, and there was 1 week where I didn't eat, like for 2 weeks I didn't eat any carbs, and I noticed like a weight, like a significant weight drop. Now I was like, you know what, let me just throw rice in the next 2 weeks, and I didn't lose as much weight. And I was like, you know what, let me try regular, like being a regular person by eating less. I ate much less than I used to, but there was not a significant loss. And I was like, hey, Charlie, how many calories are in Kinki? That's what I was wondering.
So you
I
were
was like,
eating kinky.
yeah, I was eating like a regular person. So that was the plan. I wanted to
Right.
eat like a regular person. And I was like, hey, if I don't know about Kinki, then for food here, Charlie, that's also something else.
That's
The
heavy.
fufu calories probably skill breaking. So
Yeah.
we need technology to track our kenke, banku, and fufu and kokonte and
Yeah,
tozafi and
I think our food nutritionists and food scientists in Ghana should give us some data on that. But they are if
There are
for-
actually apps that
Yeah,
track,
track
your,
these things.
Yeah.
that track your calories.
Yeah.
But then can they
But
track
we don't
fufu?
have no.
some of them, I've actually seen an app. I think I still have it on my phone that actually had the fufu. I think it had kinki, a ball of kinki. But I'm like, the
Was
kinki
it-
seller is
was-
not measuring.
Was it from Osu or Teshi?
What maize
or
was used?
Jamestown?
And I don't know what scale, but I think they gave like
Like was it
100.
fancy kinky or gar kinky?
It was Ghana kinki, I
Ah.
think. So it's all up in the air. But yeah, you have a lot of technology but the issue is that it will track your calorie burnt based on the gyrometer in the watch. The gyrometer basically is used to detect motion, and like you said, it takes into consideration your weight, your height, all that stuff. It scans you pretty much, and then it uses it to estimate. So
obviously.
yeah, so it's an estimation. Now, if you burnt 5,000 calories and you went to sit behind 3 avocados, that's 900 times 3.
1800.
You already down by a lot. So yeah.
So, do we have a local fitness tracking app, like in Ghana? Is there anyone? Because I know now we have an AI, Abna AI. Yeah, there's a local assistant. You don't know this?
Yeah, I think I heard of it.
Yeah,
No,
Abna
I haven't.
AI. You can speak tree and stuff with it, and it responds like a Google assistant that speaks tree.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she does.
Is she good
Curious.
for directions too? Because sometimes when the traffic is up, I need to know where the lungus are.
Maybe we should review it. But so, do we have a fitness app in Ghana? I've searched, I haven't found one yet. So that's an app idea. You can include
There's
our
a book
what?
out there.
Yeah,
book.
I know about the book.
But we can get an app that has that is the person works with a dietitian to get all the calories that are contained in our local foods, and creates healthy diets plans for people trying to lose weight and everything. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because if I'm using the Apple Watch default stuff, it's going to be giving me all the zucchinis and all the lasagnas and the why we don't have those here. So how are people going to track? You can track your fitness, but and Jude is probably going to back me on this. What's fitness without a good diet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to have that a perfect diet to match the fitness journey.
If you're writing down notes on this app, I'd also like to know what is the healthiest combination for wache when I'm ordering it.
Why are you concerned
I
about
think-
buying too much Thalia?
I think watch it without the rice should be your very first starting point.
That's just beans.
That's good,
Exactly.
essentially.
Exactly.
So now, beyond smartwatches, wearables, in the gyms, you have the smart treadmills and ellipticals and all that, right?
Yeah.
So how are these better than the traditional mechanical ones?
For the, there are some new high-tech treadmills. Like, of late people don't really have time to work out.
Yeah.
So, in order to help you work and exercise at the same time, you can there's the tablet on the
Right.
thing where you can connect it with your laptop or something, and then you can be viewing your emails and all. Those
And
things.
even having a Zoom meeting while you're
Exactly while you're
running on the
exercising,
treadmill.
Exactly, yeah.
Mike, why you have that look on your face? You don't want to do that.
No.
Why don't you want to be running and zooming?
Why would I want to be running? I could be doing many things while I am running, right? But the first thing that enters my head is not, oh, I'd like to be in this meeting while I'm.
Well, if you're a
while I'm-
CEO of Fortune 500 company, and you have to be in meetings, imagine Elon Musk probably has
my
a techno
intelligence
gym.
highest guarantee that I have capable people capable of running the company while I'm not there. Let me get these laps in, please.
Yeah, that's you, but I know people who
Yeah.
are always receiving calls and always
Yeah.
responding to emails and things when they're working out. 'Cause
Don't you watch
they
it in the
don't-
movies?
And if they are not able to do that, then they can't make time to work out.
Yeah.
So that's
That's fair.
Yeah. So besides that, are there other things that we don't know about? Like maybe, because I've seen some stuff, like that big ball.
yeah.
What does it do? The one that Winston has one in his house that we just sit on.
It's just it's a form of resistance where you can use for various things. You can use for some ab workouts. You can
Right.
use it for various things, a lot of things.
But does
Yeah.
it? So is there a smart version?
No. However, in the gyms, there are, when it comes to technology, the world has really evolved, with regards to technology, and then fitness is not an exception. In the gyms, you would find the doors or memberships having the swipe cards before you enter that's also technology, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then some gyms have their own apps where you can book some classes on there, and so you book the class before it's in session, just so that they know how many clients are coming for that particular class, And there are other forms of, for example, if a client wants to pay me, let's say I'm training a client who's in America. So we train via Zoom, and
Right.
she wants to pay me. She pays through
Through,
techie stuff,
Tech stuff. Yeah.
and then also Zoom workouts. During COVID, in the height of COVID, we saw that we couldn't go to the gyms. Everywhere was shut. So I was using
Zoom and other-
Microsoft to help train my clients as well. And then there's social media platforms, because these days there's no excuses if you want to say you don't have time to work out. You get it. There's always something around that is made for you to be able to exercise. Yeah.
So Michael, you here? There's something for you to always be able to exercise. You have no excuse. Absolutely none.
So I have very interesting information. I found
What?
the estimated calories containing gakinki, to be specific. 100 grams of gakinki.
Right. What's the standard size or weight of a...
That's the question I have. I'm like, which gakinki seller is measuring? Yeah, like
Gakinki.
what?
Yeah. It's a standard, the hand.
But do we know how much?
There's a hand standard.
Okay, but well, anyways, 100 grams of guy cake, which we don't know if it's one ball, it has 1,674 calories.
What? And that's not even that's not knowing if it's standard.
Yeah, we don't know if that's one ball.
This could be American guy kinky self. You know, like the ones they make there where everything is measured.
Mm-hmm.
So by this logic, is Fanti Kinky half in value?
I wouldn't know.
I'm sure it is.
I don't think so. It's the same very dense.
1,674
74.
calories in guy kinky.
Yeah.
So if you eat gakomi every day,
So
definitely you're not eating one.
So I was a bit wrong. It's for men, the calorie range per day is 2,200 to 3,200. That means, let's say hypothetical.
Right.
I'm not saying that the ball of kinky is 1,600. If you eat just 2 of those for
You've already
breakfast,
hit it. So
you
don't
are
eat
done.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, how about if I eat that and I decide to work out? Not work out, but I walk to and fro. You know, do a bit of this, a bit of that, and I'm tracking my calories that I've burnt on my smartwatch, and I see that so because I ate 2 balls of kinky in the morning, essentially totaling excess of 3,200 calories, and I walk from La Paz to work, and I burn how many calories did I have burned walking that distance? Like, can I burn 1,000 calories doing, like, let's say a 10-kilometer walk?
I mean, everything is possible, but then again, it's how it's programmed.
Right.
You know.
Because now I'm thinking, if I can do that, then I'll go walk.
You know what's interesting?
It also
Another,
depends on the intensity.
Yeah.
With which
Yeah,
you walk,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
which
That's
is
true.
also one of the things that I worry about smartwatches. Because what if someone is wearing a weighted vest and doing the walk? The person is definitely using more energy to carry that weight and walk, but it will only give you an
So then you
estimate.
have to change your weight. So you have to add the vested
Weight.
the weighted vest
Into the watch.
Exactly.
Yeah, some people
yeah.
actually do
You have to
that.
add it
Like
to
some
your
phones, some smartwatches let you include extra weights if you're doing. So even if you are carrying dumbbells, you can add that. Because we're going to open the phone lines so you can contribute to this conversation. It's 0302-216-541. 0302-216-541. What do you use? Wearables, smart gym equipment, a fitness tracking app, or do you have a virtual coach like Jude, or are you just using it for your wellness, tracking your sleep? What are you using? Oh, wait. Even more awesome. Are you using virtual reality and working out in VR? Yeah. Call us 0302-216-541. 0302-216-541. Michael, may I ask you why you have that look on your
What
face?
level of accidents are you asking for?
Why? Somebody can work out in virtual
okay,
reality.
let me blind myself with this virtual reality headset and start moving heavy equipment around.
No, you
No,
don't have to-
I
you're
think they
not-
typically do on a Peloton when they are cycling, so you get the view. Maybe a cycling
Yeah,
on
like,
Mars or something. I
yeah.
don't know.
or you're
Yeah, I
just
think I've
doing
seen a
jumping
couple of
jacks.
that.
And then you get the sense of having people around you.
Or you had this thing, there's a
Yeah,
waterfall and you're
Waterfalls,
jumping,
and
you're
you're
the sound.
hearing the sound. So, and the birds chirping. It's so relaxing.
So
And
to
still
those
working out.
listening to Joy FM, the day we are testing me falling down the stairs to see what the 4 response is like on iPhone, let's put these 2 co-hosts of ours also in virtual reality.
But virtual
workouts.
reality is actually very good workouts. Have you tried boxing in virtual reality?
No, because I like my TV.
You don't have to do it around your TV. You need a lot of space. There's space here. I think next time we have an episode on virtual reality, one of us is going to wear it and
You
then
want
box
the Gamma
in here.
to go and do boxing. Sure.
I didn't say you. We have a call on the line. Eugene from Tema. Hello, Eugene.
Hello, Kobby.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
So, what do you use?
Usually I use it to monitor my heart rate,
Right.
and then the steps I do take daily.
Do you always achieve your targets on the steps?
Not at all. I can tell you that.
Oh, so you've not been walking enough.
Yes, we've been doing our best. From the house you get to the office, you
Yeah.
try to climb the staircase without using
The elevator.
the lift,
Mm.
and you do that consistently. But once in a while, I do achieve my target, which is 6,000 in a day. But
Okay.
yes.
But does it inspire? Does it motivate you to want to do it?
Yes, usually it's quite motivating if you realize that you've not been able to achieve the stated steps that you aspire to achieve.
Right. So it means that it's helping.
Yes, it's healthy.
Great. Use also to track. You say your heart rate. Have you
Yeah.
ever had an issue where, you were alarmed because you saw your heart rate?
Yeah, one time alarmed. My office is on 7th floor,
Right.
and so I tried to pick the lift to 3rd floor, and then try to climb to the 7th floor. Usually, when in the morning I try to walk briskly on the staircase, by the time I get there, I'm panting, and you look at the heart rate; it's crazy, and you get scared. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you very much for your contribution.
But
Eugene.
one more thing, let me
Sure.
just a bit digress. With regards to an Android and iOS, and if you want to transfer your data, particularly your WhatsApp messages to iOS, how is it done? Maybe if it could be of help.
Yeah, you need to buy a specific application to do that transfer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where do I get the application? Play
So-
Store or anywhere?
No. So it's actually an application on your computer. So
Oh, okay.
Wondershare or TenorShare. There's so many. If you want the actual link, are you in the
Yeah.
Telegram group?
Not really.
Okay, so if you can join us in the Telegram group, t.me/JoyGeekSquad, we'll drop the link there for you to download it. It's a
Okay.
paid application, so you have to buy it.
No problem. I'll be grateful if I could. Maybe you can equally announce that on air
Sure.
for me to pick the Instagram.
The Telegram.
The Telegram.
Sure. I'll do just that.
I'll be grateful.
Thank you very much for calling, Eugene. So yes, if you want to join our Telegram group, it's t.me/JoyGeekSquad. It's one word. Joy Geek Squad is one word. So t.me/Joy Geek Squad. Or go to Telegram and then search for Joy Geek Squad. The display picture is a blue icon with Geek Squad written in yellow. Winston, you wanted to say?
Oh, so I just wanted to ask Jude, in your professional experience, which of these smartwatch features do you think are a good one for from a newbie, someone who's new to workouts, to a fully professional like you? Which ones do you think?
You mean the watch?
Yeah, the watch. Which ones do you like? Which of the features do you think?
I think the aerobic exercises, the one that has the aerobic exercise functions, because with the workouts, resistance training and the other type of workouts, you can't really track them. So you can use it for swimming, you can use it for running, cycling, all those aerobic exercises. Yeah.
Okay, we've got some very interesting messages here. Number one says, that's from Now Mile 7. Hey, Now Mile 7, how you doing? Hi, geeks. I'd like to know if the fitness watch is water resistant for those who like to swim as a form of fitness training. Yes, some of them are. You need to know which ones are and just check.
My honest response to that is that I would presume if you have a swimming tracking feature on your watch is water resistant.
Well, yes.
I would presume.
Yes. Those that have, Winston is right. Those that have do. And with the Apple and the Samsung, they actually have a feature that exits water when you come out to the pool. You press the setting. One detects that you had just come out of the pool and asks you to push out the water. So it vibrates the speaker and pushes out the water. So got the Samsung Health something, and I'm yet to put it to use. At the moment, it's useless. That's from Nanakwisi. Yes, the Samsung Health app.
It's actually quite useful.
Yeah, if you don't have a smartwatch, your phone can actually track your steps. You can download any, Samsung Health, Google Fit, and the phone will help you track your steps without using the smartwatch.
And to answer that, if you have a Note 9, you have a very powerful device in your hands, because the Note 9 had a way for you to sense your heart rate and everything through the fingerprint scanner.
Yeah.
So you can do pretty much all of that if you have a Note 9.
Yeah. Good evening. Please ask him if you want to increase in height. Can you do something in the gym?
I too would like.
I
to
too would like to increase in height. I'm
I would have been
curious.
the first person.
Oh yes, Jude is not very vertically blessed, so he's rather horizontally blessed.
I mean, height comes with genetics. So
So
if
there's
you're
nothing. We
not
can't stretch you
genetically gifted with,
in the gym.
There's not a lot of natural ways to go.
increase in height.
There are currently artificial ways to do
yeah,
it. though.
they are.
Well,
But
they
they are
stretch
painful.
you.
No, they actually cut into your femur, your bones, and then they put extenders in there. Why are you looking at me like
Like
that?
they cut what?
Yeah, they cut through your bone. They like cut it, separate it, and then they put something in to extend it, and stretch the skin.
And how do they extend the skin as well?
Your skin is very pliable. It's very stretchy. So.
So basically, human coilovers.
Yes. So doing is what makes the difference between dreamers and world changers. It separates those who think they can from those who actually get the job done. Doing doesn't fall back when things get tough, but rather doubles down and gets its hands dirty, because doing gets the job done. So MTN wants to know, what are you doing today? When I read these LPM, I really want to know what people are doing today. Like, I'm really curious. But we'll take a quick break. When we come back, I read the last few messages and then we'll leave you, sadly. Oh.
The other day, I visited Kweku at his spunky new office to congratulate him on opening his business. And man, was I impressed. The business is just moving quick. The sales, customers, everything is just working seamlessly. The secret? He said,
It's MTN Business Broadband. In this fast-paced environment, we need fast and reliable internet to support all business types. No laggy online meetings, great download and upload speeds, impeccable business management systems, all inclusive. I mean, you can have it all.
sharp! I signed on immediately.
To enable your business stay ahead and stay connected, make sure you're signed on to the best internet made just for businesses. MTN Business Broadband. Sign up today on broadband.mtn.com.gh and manage your account on my MTN app. Call 0244 308 111 for more information.
MTN.
MTN is Geek Squad. It's brought to you by MTN. Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. Yes, so few messages. Abla Intema says, I'm dealing with long COVID, so it really helps on the days my breathing is hinky. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And yeah, some people use it to track their water drinking. Because a lot of people don't drink water. And then they have, like the smartwatch.
Enyo, a lot of people don't drink water. Change your habits.
Yeah. Michael, do you drink water?
Yes.
A lot.
No.
Good. Can you recommend a good budget smartwatch that works well with Androids? I use a Poco X3 NFC. The name is Mood. Oh, so many.
Unfortunately, we
out
can't say one on here, but join us in the Telegram group. And when we drop the list of all the smartphones and their things, then you make your own
choice.
Yeah, choice from that.
Because if we say it here, it's free ad.
You did
I should
Okay,
say,
but we
it does
can
bear mentioning though that you can log in your workouts and everything directly onto your phone, because most phones now come with fitness and you can log
Apps,
it.
yeah.
It is a bit more tedious because you have to now manually track these
enter
things in. But if you're serious, it is a good start before you then actually
Get a
get a
smartwatch.
smartwatch on your wrist.
And the apps that can already track on the phone, as we've already mentioned. So
Yeah.
once you are running the app, like Google Fits, Samsung Health, Apple, whatever it is, and Under Armour has even their own app as well. Yeah, it tracks your steps. I mean, the steps tracking means your phone always has to be on you, because then it's using the gyroscope, like Winston mentioned, an accelerometer to know if you're moving, and then it logs that you've taken certain steps. The only unfortunate thing with some watches is that if your power saving is very aggressive, it kills those apps in the background, so it doesn't track your steps. So you need to know, some phones have very aggressive power saving features that kill apps in the background. So if you're using it to track your steps, you notice that you're always doing like 100 steps. Meanwhile, you walk like from here to Kaswa. But yeah, in the background, the app was killed. So always check all those things. And yeah, if you want to continue this conversation, as always, we are on Telegram, t.me/JoyGeekSquad. And please, when people come there on the Geek Squad group to ask questions, help them out. Yeah, don't brown them. T.me/Joy Geek Squad. And with that, we ran out of time. Yeah, I mentioned it again, Godson from Hoho. It's T.me/Joy Geek Squad. Let me spell the Joy Geek Squad because I've been noticing people write gig, G-I-G, instead of, it's Joy, as in J-O-Y. Geek is G-E-E-K. And then Squad is S-Q-U-A-D. One word. T.me/Joy Geek Squad. Join the group and yeah, let's talk about tech.
Yeah.
So with that, thank you very much for joining us, Jude. We brought you all the way from workout gym and Michael and Winston, who don't gym for anything.
I do actually.
Look, I'm very fit, pushing my luck every day. Okay.
And with that, yes, thank you very much for joining me. I hope I had the pleasure of your time. My name is Kobby, Spiky, Nkrumah. Catch you next week on the next one.